Cora. He has put Cora in a position where he knows that no matter what I do to this girl, she will never come out to fight me or to defend herself. I know the lady I've been married to for these years. I know the woman I've been with in my house for these years. Are they bullying him? He is having a taste of the pie. That is it. That is it. Now, why they are bringing it? Because these are the things that happens every day around us. We are fond of being very quick to react to others without thinking about the repercussions, without thinking about what if these things backfires on us. We don't think about those things. We are just so much comfortable about ourselves. We are so selfish and self-centered. Because to me, what I see here is a man who is selfish and self-centered. He never thought about tomorrow. He was so focused about the today and about what is happening. If for once he had reasoned out that what if I come out to announce this stuff, no matter how this lady is begging for me not to do it, what if I come out and announce this and at the end of the day, it turns against me? What will I do? He was not having any rethink about it. He was just focused on or about himself, thinking he is going to nail the lady to put her where she is. But God has a way of twisting things, and life has its own way of twisting things. You get? Mommy said, watch out before some your followers come say stop lying because now they trend. No, they'll always say you cannot stop them. I can't watch out. You get? It's social media, it's their data, it's their phone, it's their internet that they are using. They can always come out to say what they want to say, but it doesn't mean that you have to say the truth. You will not say what you want to say. He posted it on his platform. It is there for everyone that has seen it. It is there. He wrote it, and he even went ahead to go for a live show to analyze, to explain what he meant by he is the only man being bullied. He is the highest man being bullied on social media. That guy seems to be manipulative. He's playing a psychological game to gain pity. Thank you so much, Collins T. You understand very well what this guy is trying to do. Okay. Somebody just sent me a message asking for the link to that they can join. Let me copy it. Sorry about that. I forgot already. Has the link even appear? Why am I not seeing it from here? I want to pin it. I'm unable to pin it from here. Okay, I've seen it now. Okay, I just pinned the link. Thank you so much, Collins T. Thank you so much for that comment. That guy seems to be manipulative. He's playing a psychological game to gain pity. Because at the end of the day, hey, Ketri, you're welcome. At the end of the day, it has part 1 and 2 on the same video. Thank you. He has studied the art of pity party. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. And that is the point. That is something that so many people are not seeing. You understand? Because he is crying foul now, whereas he is the first person who came out. And Cora was dragged on this media space. Now, today, people are starting to understand their game or whatsoever is happening. People are starting to understand what is actually going on. He is crying foul. Why? Why are we always so quick? Why are we so always quick to bully others, to insult others, to drag others, to make others look so less of themselves, to make others look bad in the eyes of others? We are always the first to do those things, and then when it backfires or it turns against us, we are the same people to come out to cry. This man came out and even said the whole family has been begging him. Even the lady in UK is saying it. When this man asked for a divorce, Korah's father begged him, even went down on his knees, told him that he should not divorce the daughter, he should not do that. Every father wants to see their children happy. Every father wants that their children are, anybody that their daughter or their sons are married, they just pray that those marriages work. They will do their best in any way they can to make sure that marriage works. But now they are using it as if the father was begging him to stay with Korah because Korah is a bad child. No. Even me, I'm a mother. If my child's relationship is going sour and I have a way to fix it, I will try to fix it. So many people begged him. Nancy begged him. A host of people begged him not to bring it on social media. He brought it on social media. They have created so many camps, giving birth to so many blogs, giving birth to so many YouTube channels, YouTube page, Facebook pages. And all these pages are like parasites. Now they are feeding on whatso carcass or whatsoever they are producing. Now you feel like you can stop all that. It's too late. It's too late. I see that it's too late. He is fed up. He never knew it would drag this long. He was just thinking, he's just something, I'll just come online and announce it, and Korah will lose all her followers. Those people that are supporting her, they'll run away from her. They'll know they read her. They'll know they read Korah. They will avoid her. Oh, this, that. He never knew it's going to drag. It is already a year plus. They have already celebrated their daughter's birthday. And it was 4 days after their daughter's birthday that the whole drama started. Means for 1 year plus, they have been on social media day in, day out. He brought it up. Let him do like Tinubu and not watch social media. Rock of Ages say this space can give you mental disorder. True. The sister begged him to please keep this out of social media. Yes, Nancy begged him to please keep it out of social media. But did he listen? No. He was bent on embarrassing Korah. He was bent on disgracing Korah. He was bent on destroying Korah's career. See, if I'm trying to destroy you, it means I am also destroying myself. It means I am also at the verge of destroying myself, because I cannot destroy you without destroying my own reputation, my own character, everything about me. Look at his job. He cannot even concentrate. He was talking the other day on his live video that he can't even focus on his clients. Because of what? Social media. The same social media, he said, it has taken all Korah's time. She doesn't care about the house. She doesn't care about the relationship. He told her it is taking all of his time. If he wants to mount a chair, he's mounting it on media. He wants to mount a table, he's mounting it on media. He wants to mount baby's toys, he's doing it on media. Now he's eventually doing everything Korah was doing. Korah taught him very well. He means he has learned so well that he wants to even double cross his teacher. You have learned so well that you want to remove your teacher from the space. And that's how we humans are. When you go under somebody, you try to submit under that person. The moment you understand, you see person go open work, go learn work. The moment they start learning how to break, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they immediately go and open their own workplace and they start dragging with their work. That is what this man is doing. He said he left his daughter after 10 days old because of his mental health. If man no move head from this man, no man go get mental issue. That's true. He said he left for his mental health, and then why is he complaining now? Why is it a whole big deal for him now? Why is he crying everywhere on social media? Why they crying? Because he's now crying every day, because at the end of the day, the person he was struggling to destroy is catching fun, is living her best life. She's moving on with her life. She's acting like nothing is happening. Korah acts like nothing is happening or nothing has happened. She's just doing her own things because she doesn't cry on social media. The fact that so many people don't bring their issues on social media to cry on social media doesn't mean they don't feel pain. People cry, people grieve differently, people suffer differently, and they go about their own things differently. Now, you brought it. You are crying now that you are the most bullied man on social media. Who are those bullying you? The same soldiers you built on media are bullying you because they are now discovering most of the lies. They were in court the other day. Why are they not saying what happened there? Lolo came out like, I'm not going to say anything. What happened in court that day? Because people want to come and take content from me. Because I'm the only one that says the truth. Because a man feeds you with the information. Because a man feeds you with every details that happens in their lives. You and I, what are you learning from this? It should not just be about Cora and the ex-husband. What are you learning from this? Now, for tell you say, it's not about who first of all runs to court that wins the case. It's not about who runs first to the police station that wins the case. It's not about who comes out to cry first. Most of the time, the people who come out to cry first are the ones who are looking for trouble. Most of the time, the people who stand and tell you that I am suffering, I'm doing that. If you want to go and dig deep, you discover that they are the ones causing trouble. The ones who lie, the ones who cheat, the ones who deceive people are the first to cry. The ones who don't do anything for you are the first to complain that you are not doing anything for them. That's how life has just mapped things. When I look at this man, I see a man that is supposed to be better than what he is today, but because he chose to listen to some particular people that they are misleading him in one way or the other. These are two people who have lived their life. Look at the video Cora made when Cora was dancing on stage. Cora said, I moved to the US because of the love of my life. By then, he was supportive to whatever Cora was doing. How was Cora dressed on that stage? Half naked. Her belly was outside. She was fully pregnant, 7 months pregnant. And he was in the crowd, clapping, cheering her up and happy. So what happened along the line? His bitterness is what is draining him. Yes, because I look at a video somebody uploaded on YouTube. I look at the man, I watch him speak. I'm like, oh, this whole thing is actually draining this dude. This whole thing is actually draining this man. And to think that he complained that when he brought up their issue, Cora instead used the opportunity to get herself better. Real Campbell Pikin, you're welcome there. Thanks for joining. You cannot be planning to destroy somebody. That's why I tell you that no matter how the pain is, please wear a smile. The enemy or the devil suffers in silence for the fact that you are wearing a smile instead of crying what they expected of you. When you smile, when you stay quiet, when they expect you to talk, it hurts. The silence this girl has kept this long has made this man so frustrated. He was taking poison, thinking Cora would die from the poison he took. That is it. That is it, Collins. That is it. He was expecting to see this girl to disappear on the social media space. He wanted to kick her out and then own the space. You and I will do this every day to ourselves. We are doing this every day. There are people watching this video. There are people who have gone through this same thing, just that Cora's own is on social media because she happens to be a celebrity. People are going through all these things every blessed day. You see a man who talks like he cannot hurt a fly. When I see him, I know their type. I've dealt with their type. I know what that type of people can do, because tomorrow everybody will be pointing finger at the wife. So now you the talk. You are the one who always disturb this man. This man is a quiet man. This man doesn't do this. This man doesn't do that. Today I am on social media. Tomorrow, if I have the slightest issue and my partner rush to the media to announce it, What does he intend to gain? To destroy my reputation? To destroy whatever people that are supporting me? To destroy everything about me? Because he will know that my strength or my power comes from the media space. There are people who believe in me. So once he carried those things to social media and these people don't believe anymore in me, he has destroyed me and he has broken me, and I'm not going to stand again on my feet. But if it works against him, like what has happened now to Justin Dean, because it has worked against him, it didn't work as planned, it didn't work out the way he wanted. A lot of us are so quick to do things like this. The slightest misunderstanding you have with somebody, you start looking for people that look up to that person to say bad things about them, to hire people to join you to hate on that person. That is what Mommy Bell Seweti, tell me about it. Narcissist parents. That's just how bitter some people are. A relationship that you both built out of social media, got married, did everything, even after all the beg and requests that please don't bring this on social media for our children, because tomorrow, once these kids grow up, they'll see all these things. People will quote them based on the cat and dog fight their father and their mother were doing on social media. A man will be like, I cannot get married to a girl like this. A woman will be like, I cannot get married to this like that. Oh, your parents were this, were that. These are some of the things that comes back to us. And I cannot blame Cora right now on this because she did not bring this on social media. And to find it funny that the same person who brought it on social media is crying out for help now that he is being bullied on social media. May all man look this thing, reason am tomorrow before you fall a victim as well. Make everybody use this story not just to cash cruise, but to learn something out of it. It can help you tomorrow. Social media, we have looked at those relationships. How many marital issues that have been brought on social media has been fixed? If we want to count, we know hundreds of them that the moment it surfaces on social media, it goes down immediately. Now you were there managing with your woman. You guys were doing whatever you want to do. But it came to a time you want to file in for divorce at a peak where everybody sees a woman as being so tender, that needs so much care and loving. A lady that is in a country just with you, no family member, no relative. You abandon her with 2 children. You came on social media, went live, she was breastfeeding. You call her out, insulted her in public, abandoned her with the kids, made her followers. Some people believed in you. So many people followed you, abandoned her. But today, you are the first person to come out and cry. Who does that? And what do you expect from the public? Pity party? What do you expect now from the drones, the lions that you have created against this lady? Because that's how life is. The moment you come and lie to me about Mommy Bell, you tell me lies about her, and I come to discover so much about her in future. How do I look at you? How do I see you again? Because so many people are trying to discover who he is. Should this man have continued doing his whatsoever he was doing in waiting practical, should him have, if this man had continued doing whatsoever he is doing, we all would have understood that yes, he never liked the idea of Cora coming on social media every day, all the time, hustling on social media. But he is just doing exactly what Cora has been doing. There was a time he was in a restaurant also eating. Some people will come and say, no, he has not done that. There was a time he was in a restaurant eating. There was a time he's showing video feeding his kids. And those are the things Cora does. Packing toys, he's doing it on media. Cleaning the house, he's doing it on media. Everything that he condemns about Cora, he is doing them right now. So what was the essence of you coming out to cry? Is it that you wanted to build your own platform and did not succeed, or what? That's just the beginning. Nakama don't start deal with he. The worst is yet to come his way. Sakwe says he has plans to those kids. He has planned to those kids as content to make a fortune, and those Nigerian bloggers supported him. It's truly a very big shame to them. Yeah, they supported him because that's how we are. So many people turned against him. Only our own sisters and our own brothers were supporting what he was doing. And if you go and look very well, those people who were supporting this man of abandoning his wife and his child, his children, a newborn baby, go and look at their own life. Go and really check how they are living their own life. Some of them are without their own partners, and they look at two people that are trying to live together, to understand each other. They find it crazy. Why should they be happy? Why should they be at this position? I am not there. Why they? Why this? Why that? That is life. The people who cry with you, that when you tell them your predicament is, they are like, oh, sorry, oh, no, oh, no. You should not be so sure about them being that sorry. Sometimes they are happy. Why is he coming online to cry? He said they are bullying him on that platform. People have created pages that are insulting him. They are sending him letters of insult. But those are the same things Cora has gone through. And do you think it's going to end now? It's not going to end now. Not today, not tomorrow, not anytime soon. Because this drama has to continue till infinity. Because the moment this one happens, this other person comes up. The moment you people start spreading all the private chat you people have, people will keep talking about it. A man should learn how to control his mouth. I expect women, because everybody knows that these are the characteristics of women. Women talk too much. If it was Cora that has brought this on media, so many people will be like, "Ben a woman, no." They always bring their stuff on social media. Me, the first time I made a video when this whole thing came out, I was like, if this man can come out to cry, it is a man. So many men sit behind, they don't talk about this. But if this man can come out to cry, it means that it is deeper than what we see. But when it continues, when you keep biting and biting and you are playing like you are the victim, you keep doing things and you are playing the victim, and you make the whole world look at this girl like she's the worst thing that has ever happened. Then people will start thinking you are crazy indeed. That's why he is having so much bullying now, because the same fans he built, the same army he built is fighting against him now. Why is he crying? Now the whole plan was to monetize the children. You rush to court so that the Cora should not monetize the children. You should be the only one with the kids on social media. What happened? Everybody stop. Nobody brings the kids on social media. They don't want to see you guys with the kids on social media. At the end of the day, now they suffer now. It was not supposed to be like this. We all saw how these children were being dragged on social media every day. So many people were tired seeing those kids. I remember how many times Nancy came out to say, you people should be doing whatsoever you are doing on media, but leave the children out of social media. But people were looking at Nancy as if Nancy just liked to speak because Nancy hated this man. Their children became their content. You want to wear bonnet, you are with the children. You want to eat, you are with the everything. Those children were even tired of the camera. Talk less of the microphones that are being pinned on their bodies every day. I mean, the children are just being monitored like they are. Everywhere they go, they are being monitored. Thanks to the state for taking that decision to keep these children off social media. for the picking their own mental health, because the future will not be easy for these kids. All those videos are there. It's not just on their parents' platforms. So mommy said the 21st century men get Beba Daria. Cora is enjoying her life with Jesus. Let him continue with Lola. That's the worst. Each time they see Cora with Jesus, it's a problem. That's those content creators. I don't know why they are catching cold, they are catching fever over that. Sad enough, poor innocent kid. Justin wants Justin want a Lolo now. But it's okay that just a Lolo is married. How will he want somebody's wife? He wants Lolo to divorce the husband. Say that this 21st century men get Beba Daria. Mommy, that talk we talk to the kind for you. Say no, talk say some. Say some 21st century men have Beba Daria. We have to learn from stories like this, because these are stories that happen every day. The best news I got was when it was said these kids should not be brought on social media. They were managing in peace, quietly. Cora stayed for 1 week without showing these kids on TV. Bam, police came to her apartment. That they saw the baby fell from the high chair. How did you see the baby falling from the high chair when this kid has not been shown on social media for 1 week? Just because people don't have anything to say about the children, just because this girl kept the kids away from the camera, you want to see the kids, you call on police for her to come and check. Where did you see the child falling? Nowhere. Nowhere did you see the child falling, but you call police on her. Nowhere did you see the child falling, but you are the first person to call police on her. Mommy, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. Mommy, the laugh waits now. I saw the post. The thing was like, this, how can this Justin be the person coming out that he is the most harassed man on social media? Him of all people, who knows what he has done on this space.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mom. Good morning.
That is, you did talk. I'm just listening. It's like like as I talk, the French they say, "Qui sème le vent récolte la tempête." What was he expecting? No, I beg. Say person way did this thing. Person way find palava for win. It get na storm. It get na storm. So na proverb where they talk. This man is terrible. He's terrible. Like in as much as I sometimes see it and think that Cora is immature, this one, the one grandpapa for immaturity. I will still say it. You said it. All the soldiers and where they did social media today, na army where you don't do this, they don't dissociate, black legs them. You don't build army, no. Inside your army, you get black legs. This is what is happening now. True. So people have realized that what he is doing, like when you meet, you put one-on-one. Now, which parent go really want to make it picking them, they don't see their mommy? Because now why I still ask them, because up to today, I still ask myself, say, what custody is he asking for? Is it custody where you have all the decisions to make? And what is the rationale behind? Because today I know they understand the reason. Is this woman that irresponsible that you don't want it? Boils down back to, can you guys sit as two adults who've loved one another, with Cora saying, I came to the US because of the love of my life? That's what she said.
That's what she said on that. I watched that video. I mean, I feel goosebumps in my body.
I saw it yesterday. Evening. I was like, no. What's that bitterness? What bitterness do for this man? It is sleep now on top bitter leaf.
Mom, you were here the other day.
On aloe vera.
These two people, there was a time they loved each other. Why can they not just look at that time, that period, pick out that time, that good time?
This is what I keep on saying. Though people will say you are lying. This is what I keep on saying. If today,
Mom, they'll always say you are lying. That's this media.
No, but it's so impolite. It's so impolite. Say it's
Mom,
not true, but you are saying the same thing. Saying
see,
it's not true.
Mom, you see the social media, you will meet all
Exactly.
character. If you want
I
to go and
know.
look at the account of the person who wrote that you are lying, you will even regret why you even look at the comments. Yes.
No one regret me. I the only laugh. Me when I look and laugh and
Because
I wake up, I say you are badly brought up. Because I not even use the
and
word
that's
badly
it.
brought up. Yeah,
And that's on
just
period.
yeah. Because excuse me, what does it cost you to tell your fellow person you're going to be saying the same thing but in a polite way? I
Somebody
don't
will come
believe.
and make
I
a
don't.
video and
Yeah,
tell me, shut up your mouth. And I'm like, are
I
you
know.
okay?
I know. I
Are
know.
you
It's so
okay?
like yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. These people, I still say it. All these shenanigans where they go online, if then too they shidong, they decide whatever they want. That is what will come to pass. The courts will
True.
just endorse. Courts go
True.
just endorse them because it go be and the courts go make sure say make the how do you say it made they enforce way they don't talk. They go look at
True.
and they have if these two parents they come in the interest of our kids number one, our sanity number two. These are the two most important things they should be thinking about. Our sanity, the interest of our kids. Putting these kids online, what is the added plus? Does it make
So
her
true.
have does it make them have less followers? Do they really want to trade the sanity of their kids online? You do this thing. Now which man because this reminds me of a story. Let me tell you a story. It's almost the same thing like this. It's a friend. He sued for divorce from his wife. But excuse me,
Mhm.
when they were on separation, they gave the man custody. They gave him
Mhm.
custody for the kids, except for the one who was below school age. They gave
Mhm.
the lady custody. But guess what? At the end of the day, during the deal, he could not even because people are just making this noise because he's showing you what he does for the kids. You don't know whether out of social media, what is he doing? Can he raise these kids? Let's be honest. Raising kids is not about social media. There's something
True.
out of that. Let's be honest. There's something out of raising kids in front of the camera and behind the cameras.
True. Because in front
Can
of the
he do
camera,
that?
you want to show you want to do your very best in
That is
front of
your
the
very
camera.
best. Yeah,
Yes.
it's not on social media that you come and raise kids. No. What about when they're not on camera? What are you doing?
Good question.
What are you doing when they're not on camera? So they're acting.
It's all acting, mommy. It's
It's
all
acting.
acting.
They're
It's
acting.
all
They
acting.
are acting. They're acting. I
Gloria
think
says,
it's high time.
Gloria says, Melo, it's too late already. The man is so bitter. Let him cooperate in peace.
No, he can, like that's why I was saying the other day that if I were this man, even if I were Cora, there's a certain point you see that you sit and you go put the juice, you put it for down, you say, oh, must talk. Oh. Athena and June need a future with us. How are we doing it? Make it take and put them for social media. Somebody needs to be a bigger person.
It's okay. He will
This
put
is
it.
he will put it, but who cares? He don't put and he don't add the weight away. Like
Mommy, he
at a
cannot
certain point.
accept because that's his content now. He cannot accept. That's his
No,
content.
even if he doesn't accept, let her give him more content. Give him more
Abba Adora,
content.
you're welcome.
You
Abba
know what I
Adora says,
mean?
Mom, you are so correct. He is tired of the kids. He himself said it's very demanding. Of course, even you as a mother, you are with children in the house. If just one child is so demanding, talk less of two.
Like, let me be honest with you, whether you like it or not, because people say, oh, nanny go up. You need a nanny, especially when you are freelance, like both of them. They be freelance them. They don't get a
Yeah,
job like me where they go work for 8:30. I dey work from
yeah,
8:30 to 5:30. I feel recruit a nanny, put them for that hour. Say, okay, you come to
yeah.
the house at 8 o'clock. Time I'm leaving the house, you take care of my child, and you leave at 6 p.m. when I'm back home.
Mm-hmm.
That is different. Cora can be having a concert in the middle of the night. So they should sit as two adults and resolve this issue. We don't tired. Now, how many
That's
months
more
today they
tired.
talk? I start follow their case around September. That way, because that's it. Where they say he wants custody and whatsoever. But when you look at it, you see that like in as much as they both of them I say both of them are toxic because nobody wants to
Mhm.
pipe down.
No, I'm saying it every day. They are both toxic parents.
They're both
None of them
toxic.
is better. That's the truth. It's just that
No, that
one
they're
person
toxic
is
vis-a-vis each
overdoing
other.
it.
Do it, yeah. Because you don't need to sue your ex-wife. Why you suing her? Why you
Why?
suing her? Why? Go and sit and decide what you want for your kids. In 18 years, the first one is June, right? The
Yeah, the
first
first
one,
one is
June.
true.
Maybe in 18 years, she'll be getting married. Una two, una go date, una the walk her down the aisles. How una one do? When una don't do this?
The
Now
one
this
from
thing where
anyone will look this side. The other one they look this side.
or the picking tell you people, I don't want you people for my wedding because you are two toxic people. Yeah,
As if
it can
the
happen.
children are also going to find it easy in future when they grow up.
It's not
The
going to be
images are
easy.
all out there.
They're
So
all
these
out
are the
there.
kids that their parents were monetizing them on social media.
I know.
There are
I
families who
know.
bring kids on social media.
Yeah.
We all know, but there is a way. There's a way they go about
They
these things.
protect
Yes.
their kids. They protect their
But
kids.
now
This
he
is
is
it.
trying to prove to the world that he is the best father.
No. Who cares? Who
This
cares?
one is trying
Do
to
you know
prove.
how?
I mean, he's just trying to prove a point that he is the best. He deserves the kids. You deserve the kids from their mother.
No, I think this issue it's like this man is sick because he cannot take care of these kids. The 1 hour, he's not 24 hours on social media with this kid. So we don't know what
Mhm.
is happening. The maximum time he is on, I don't know how much time he spends on social media. I really don't know how much
Mom,
time he spends
if it
on
was
social
Cora,
media.
if it was
Yeah.
Cora who was with a man in the house and the man
Yeah.
comes out naked on
Uh-huh.
camera, when I mean,
Uh-huh.
this social media, this is not the language we would have been speaking till now.
Mm-hmm.
Because we remember last year that his girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
came out from the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bathroom behind.
Purposefully. She did it on purpose.
You
Yeah.
get, if it was
Mm.
Cora, by
Mm.
then they were not fully divorced.
Yeah.
If it was Cora that has done that
Mm-hmm.
same thing, that they see a man
Mm.
half naked, it will be that she
Mm.
cannot take care of the kids. She's already bringing men in the house. The story would have been different,
Different.
not what we are
Exactly.
saying today.
Exactly. Exactly. It's so sad. It's so sad, like
Violet song,
truth be
you're
told.
welcome. Violet say that man is mentally deranged. See, the
I'm
problem is,
sorry. I don't want to be racist. I don't want to be racist, but let me tell you, out of my personal experience, having
ooh, mom,
been
you
married.
told
Uh,
yes, I muted you because that sound copyright. I muted you because these people are so quick with copyright. You are muted.
yeah, okay. Sorry, my phone was ringing. Someone was calling me. So what I'm trying to say here is I don't want to be racist, but I want to be honest. Having had experience with Caucasians,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of our black sisters, so many are not alive today to tell you their stories.
Mm-hmm.
We know the story, that stereotype say woman must endure for marriage when they meet inside this blended relationship, this blended Caucasian black. They think
Mm-hmm.
that superior. So sometimes they brainwash you, the daki.
Mm-hmm.
They brainwash you so much so that you lost even your own identity. You don't even know your identity. You don't even, that is, they make you lose your identity.
Mom, Cora said it the other time that day. There was a time she thought she was crazy
Mhm,
because this man will hit her, and the man is asking, "Are
mhm.
you sure I hit you? Are you sure I was the one? Are you not hallucinating? That when did that happen? You know what that means? That means you are not yourself again.
Yeah,
You are going insane.
yeah.
Karen, you're
No, but
welcome. Karen,
But
Karen,
this
you're
is this is
welcome.
the issue. I think we should. I always say cases like this we should learn. It should be a lesson for all of us women. Well, I am older. I'm in my 50s. Any young girl,
I'll get there
no,
very
any.
soon.
Thank you. Any young girl aspiring. This is an. Let's use Cora's example to advise our
Mom, that's the
daughters,
reason
the
I'm
young
bringing videos
ones.
like this.
Yeah. How well do you know your fiance? Do
Good
not
question.
rush because from all indication, 5 years even is not enough to even know a man. But at least for the first years, you already start seeing some of the signs. The signs don't hide.
Yeah.
But
They don't like.
unfortunately, we turn a blind eye. We turn a blind eye. And I think Cora's case should be an eye opener for every little girl who is aspiring to have a whitey.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. I used to hear people say, oh, whitey, they do. Abuse is a global pandemic. Abuse is a global pandemic. It knows no color. The abuser,
Mm-hmm.
like abused, it has no color.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out. For me, it boils down back to knowing your man, drawing healthy boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to draw healthy boundaries. May some man not wake up think say because you be woman, you be an inferior human being. Tell the person
Mm-hmm.
no. And in this case,
Exactly.
she was the one making money, supposedly, because he was a student and she had to help her. She had to help him pay his student's
Pay
loan.
student loan. Yes.
Yeah, so it shows that she gave this support, the much desired support that
Mm-hmm.
that they say the let me say, do I say the marriage rule says for a woman to be supportive, but being
Mm-hmm.
supportive does not mean that somebody should trample on you.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of them out there in worse than this lady's situation, but they have not brought it on social media. You have
True.
some men who have verbal diarrhea, as I said, verbal diarrhea. He go talk, then he go cautious to you, your skin shake. Me again, my friend will tell me say, well, she's divorced. She said he used to drive a motor. He shout, hey, Nami they talk about Nami they be cautious. So yes, that's to tell you how mentally destroyed she was.
Mom, that kind of situation that you see like this, and you are like,
That's it.
hmm,
She
my
told me that.
best.
She told me the way she said the man insulted her, and like she was like she said she mentally she was challenged mentally. She didn't even know how to tell the next person that this is what I'm going through. But the day she discovered herself, she walked out. She walked out of the
Peacefully.
house and said, my mental health matters. And it's the same situation she's going through because the man does not want to do anything. She has to pay bills for her 4 kids. She says, she was telling me the other day, maybe I should put him on child support. I asked her, do you think child support is a solution? You giving
It's
him
not
the
a
side.
solution.
It's not a solution.
It's not a
Take your
solution.
raise your kids. And I want her never you talk ill about him to your kids. Let the kids grow and they will realize it. The day he comes that he wants to come and have the kids for a weekend, send the kids. Send the kids for him. Never you argue. I said, never you argue. The kids have been in his life. He has been in their lives. This is the way you treat some of these people.
Yeah.
This is the way you treat these MFs. Because I won't tell you a lie. You want to fight?
They are
Yet
ready.
they destroy. No, it's not that they're ready. You are destroying your sanity. A man you have kids with, you don't fight with. No. You
Preach one,
walk
mommy.
away. You walk away for your mental health and for the, like for your children's sanity. You had
Mm-hmm.
rather raise out of a broken home than in a broken home. This morning, I was watching a video from I think that woman is Burkinabe actress, where she's saying that she sent her daughter back, who packed her stuff back home. I laughed. She said she was happy, but not in her marriage. And the question,
Mom Gloria said, women avoid giving birth in presence of your husband. It's not love anymore. No, you cannot say that. The fact that it turns out sour for them doesn't mean that it's not working for
yeah,
others. Before
yeah,
the psychologists, the hospitals decide to make decisions like that abroad, they know why. You get.
exactly
Sometimes they do it for men to see what their
what
women
a
go through.
woman are
A
going through.
reasonable man will have that feeling, go through that labor process
Compassion,
with you. You get.
empathy.
Yes, everything. I will value you more. But a crazy man will instead use it as an insult, just like
Against
what
you.
the
Yeah,
man did on Cora. You understand? So
yeah,
we cannot conclude on that based
exactly.
on Cora's case.
Yeah, you
There
have
are
some men
people
who
today.
enjoy it. You have
There
some
are
men who
people
enjoy
today
it.
whose relationships were going down, but because the
Yeah,
men saw what their wives went through during childbirth, they sit and they rethink, and today they are doing well. If you know that you have a man that the head is not at home, avoid it. That's what I can say. Don't bring him into the labor room. If you know that you have a flippant man, a man that talks to you anyhow, because this man has been disrespecting Cora, he has been insulting her, he has been hitting her based on what she has been saying, maybe in her book and in the video she dropped, you get. So when you know you have a man like that, you avoid. But if you know you have a man that respects you, love you, a decent man that doesn't speak nonsense about women, why will you not allow him? Know your partner. Know the people
exactly.
around you. Know your partner.
Exactly.
Very important. Because if you know
Right.
your partner, you know the things you can dish out to them. If you know your partner, you know the things you avoid them not to even see. Hmm.
Minus that, even I think the man is just as Glossio. The man is mentally challenged. I think it's Abang Adora who said that the man has a
Isadora.
mental. Yeah. So he was the woman. Now he get postpartum depression more than the Cora. He's suffering from postpartum. Even 1 year plus 1 year after, he still has postpartum. Now he carry that belly. Just imagine, say they be give that belly for 1 month. It would have been really bad.
Abang Adora says that man experienced separation from her
Okay.
mom for some years. So for him, it's normal to take a child away from their mother.
But he was in foster care. Was he with his dad?
That's the
And this is
question.
what he's trying to do. He wants to put these kids in foster
He
care.
wants to put those, yes, because the moment
Yeah,
they are
because
they
at the
keep
end,
fighting, they will collect
yeah,
those kids from them.
exactly. I think Cora should be the bigger. When I say she should be the bigger one, she should think about it. Think about, are my kids going? Do I want to send them? At a certain point, let me tell you, this fight is not even worth fighting. If I were Cora, I would give him 70% and stay with 30% because of the kind of business she's doing. And
Mm-hmm.
like at a certain point, as I said, when the both of you decide, the courts just validate and make sure that
Mm-hmm.
it is enforced. So
Mm-hmm.
with her, currently she has I don't know, she has concerts. Unfortunately, the kids cannot travel because of the ban that is on them, international travel.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she could travel with them, she will go with a nanny
With a
and go
nanny.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, with a nanny. But unfortunately, it can't happen. So her hands are tied. She should sit and look at her timetable. For example, she can come up with a monthly thing and say, okay, I can have the kids. This is like for me, this is the most, how do you say it, reasonable, the most reasonable decision she can do. She has her calendar because her calendar is planned up to the end of the year.
Yeah.
She tells him, she will tell him in the month of, we are in March or April. In the month of April, I will have maybe every weekend I will have concerts. I will not have the kids on such and such a date. So this is my calendar. What do you think about it? Let me know. Let's work on my calendar. I can have the kids from Monday to you can have the kids from Monday to Friday, and I have the kids
Mm-hmm.
every weekend. It depends, you see. On the other side, she can say, I keep the kids Monday through Friday, and you have them on weekends because I have concerts every weekend. It's also okay. This is a decision
And
both of them should
also
take.
she can have a month that she isn't going doing that much, and she'll be like,
Yeah,
okay, let the kids stay with me for 3 weeks or for 1 month, and then
yeah,
next month you will have, because I'm
yeah.
going to be busy. It's left
Busy.
for both of them to sit down
Yeah,
and have that conversation.
exactly.
Abang Andora
Exactly.
says yes, he said if he can't have the kids, he prefers the kids to be in the foster home.
Does he know what foster home is all about?
Yeah, he
I think
knows that
he
he has been there now.
no, because like I have my younger sister in the US is a foster mother. She had two boys in her home a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
And if these children tell you the stories, of other homes where they have some who had been from one house to the other,
to the
moving them.
other.
Yeah, because after they can change you. The mother, the foster
Mm-hmm.
parent family can tell you no. You come here today,
Mm-hmm.
1 week after they say they don't want you. They look for the next.
Yes.
I think this is what, because he doesn't really understand the concept of
No more.
he doesn't understand.
You.
Yeah, I turned it off. I turned it
See,
off.
Facebook, I don't
Yeah.
already pick them. Copyright, they're bad.
Shit.
It's
This is
okay.
terrible.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Somebody's trying to. I just sent her a
You
message. I'll
just
get
you
back
can
to
put
her.
it on vibration because me, I
Yeah.
can easily, so that once it rings, it can just vibrate instant.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on vibration now.
Yes.
No,
Just put it
I
on
put it on
vibration.
silence. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a
Because it's
situation.
something like YouTube. If YouTube you have copyright claim, you can just go and remove that particular
Remove
part.
that particular
The
part. Yeah.
Facebook, they claim
You
the
can't
entire
trim it.
video. No, you don't
Wow.
stream. They claim the entire video. I have so many like that with
Check it.
ringtones like,
Go and trim. Go and trim it. Go and trim
Mom,
your video.
I can trim. There's a part to
Yeah.
trim, but there's a way to trim on Facebook. You cannot trim
Okay.
in between. You can only trim parts that you want and let go. So now, for
Um,
example, the first part that we have been talking, right? If I want to
mhm.
remove just this part, it means I have to forgo every end of the video.
Everything. Okay.
Yes, that's how it
Okay.
is.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
sure they are going to upgrade the system. Is bit by bit they'll upgrade it.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, it's a no no. It's a no no. Let Cora. I think for me, I still begging if they can. Yeah, the two of them, they have to parent. Let them
Mm-hmm.
decide. You were saying something about I keep the kids for 3 weeks and you keep the kids for one
Mm-hmm.
month later. This is something I said we need. The people need to live. Like we always say in French, they say un bon arrangement est meilleur qu'un procès. A better
Mm.
arrangement is better than a case.
That's true.
Yes. Because when you do the arrangement, you people, both of you, you understand the concept, these consequences. You understand the consequences of A, B, C, and D. You can, and it's for your children's sanity.
Mm-hmm.
It's for your children's sanity. These
Because
children, whether we like them or not,
I
they
really
have cats
feel
picking them, na black picking them. Na black picking them, whether you do this thing. They decide now, even the grandmammy, the white grandmammy, the Oyibo grandmammy way, if they wake up, if they do this thing, they go give am for that grandmammy self. Grandmammy go wake up tell na say I no go fit.
no,
I no go fit.
easy.
I no go fit. It's not easy. Yeah.
Easy. It's not
Yeah,
easy,
to,
Mama.
to, to raise a child, it takes a lot of love. You need to get a lot of heart unconditionally for treat a child unconditionally without thinking that no. That's why I always say you can be a mom without being a mother. You can be a
True.
mom, pick up a child and raise that child. Make this man stop. Make this man stop. I've never heard. He is the one who put himself in this situation.
In this, that is a
He
point
is
that
the
so
one who
many
put.
people are blaming others. They are blaming Cora. How can we be blaming Cora with what he's coming out with? That he is the most
Yeah.
who caused the bullying on social media? He caused
He
it
created
himself.
he created a battalion. He
He
created a
created it
battalion.
himself.
He created that battalion, and today some of them have, like some of them, as they say, they have deserted. They have deserted. He created a battalion that his soldiers have deserted him now, and some of them are against him. They're using him for content. They're using
Yeah,
him for content. That's it. He created a battalion, and today so many of his soldiers have deserted him. So many
because
of them have
people
deserted
try,
him.
because it's too much now, Mom. We thought this thing
Yeah.
was it was just be something that yes, this man has been disturbing Cora. Yes, they have
Yeah.
issues. Every relationship had issues. Yes, maybe 1 month,
Exactly.
2 months, 3 months, they'll give up. Mom, they have celebrated this child's 1 year birthday.
Yeah.
And it's not like they are stopping anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah. They have so many birthdays to celebrate. And also, as I was saying the other day, we the online family too, we are not doing them any good. Because I saw, as I was saying, I saw these people saying, "Oh, come and see birthday cake and go and cry." So
Mm-hmm.
what? So what? So what? The
We are
other
adding
one, did they
more
did
salt.
they smash it with the add salt and in this thing for an injured
Yes.
this thing for a diabetic wound? Would they add plenty salt for a diabetic wound?
Mm-hmm.
Because by diabetic wound, either they cut the foot or they do this thing, but would they add salt?
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. It's terrible. We should not do. We should, um, it's just so terrible. May this speaking, may they leave
That's
this
the
speaking.
army.
If he
That's
cannot
the
take care
army.
of the kid, yeah, that's it. Not
That's the
everybody
army
would.
they have created, Mom. That's the
Yeah,
army they have created. And
yeah,
now so many people are feeding off. You get
yeah.
Gloss say after birthday, they went to court. Child, this life. Yes, after birthday, they went to court. They were in court on the 6th. Lolo, I watched them Lolo's video that somebody posted on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. And she was
Mm-hmm.
saying that she's why has Cora not come out to say the truth about the decision of the court? Why have Cora not come out? They want her to say it. If the decision was favorable to Justin would have come out to say it.
Exactly.
Yes,
No,
he
but
would
the
have
issue
come
is
out to
this:
say it.
their dreams, his dreams, are coming true because they're telling him if you cannot, because maybe he has gone there. I'm still supposing he might have gone there and ran his mouth that the children should go to foster care, and the kids do not meet the requirements for foster care. She is not on drugs. You see it. I am, before people come and tell me stop lying, I am just
Mm.
supposing. I am supposing. Yeah, I am supposing because it might be she said, maybe they went there and he's like, okay, because as some of these people are, okay, we had
Mm-hmm.
rather put foster care. Do these kids meet foster care? Do they meet the requirements for foster care? That's one thing. They do not meet the requirements for foster
Their
care.
mother, their
So
mother is there,
your mother
strong
is
and
there. She's strong. She's
taking
not
care,
under drugs. She's not mentally disabled. She is
yeah.
not. She is not. She is not. She is not. Because before you put a
He
child,
himself,
before
even
you
the
put,
father is
yeah,
not. If they check the father too, he's not on drugs. He's mentally stable. Then why are your kids going going to
yeah,
foster home?
I know.
This
Yeah.
man is not ready to stop anytime soon. He is not ready. Adora says that cake issue is because when the husband showed the cake and was celebrating the girl, some others were badging Cora for not
Mhm.
celebrating the birthday. So that's why they saw other people came out too to condemn his
Yeah.
own cake. Oh, you see now, that's what they
It
have
boils down
created.
back to, no, but this is what we are talking about. This is
More
what
because
we are talking about.
so many people are saying that
Yeah.
Cora is so stingy. She's so crafty. She doesn't spend money. On the day of of her daughter's birthday, she wanted to release a song that she never released on that day. She was out of
Mhm.
town. She doesn't want to celebrate the baby. It's the father that is doing everything. Look at the cake. So when those people, when the husband's team were badging Cora. So now when Cora's LA mom tuna, they were celebrating, Cora's team tuna have to give it back to them. So this drama is not ending anytime soon.
That's it. But
It's not
let me
ending
tell
anytime
you,
soon.
it's not ending. It's not going to end. These
Yeah.
kids, these
Yeah.
kids are not eligible for foster care. Cora has not got criminal record. Has she got criminal record? No.
No,
She
no,
has
no,
a
not
financial.
we have heard of.
Financial stability, because the conditions or requirements for foster care, you have to be, they will do, how do you say it, criminal background, family
Mhm.
stability, things, a regular source of income, home safety, is the home safe. They will study the assessment, everything. If all of these things are not met, if all these things are not met, you cannot lose your kids. That is a problem. I hope people can learn a little bit and understand sometimes that when it comes to legality, there's certain things, because we talk sometimes on social media out of the blue. We talk
Mhm.
out of passion. We are so emotional that we don't even reason.
Mhm.
We are so emotional that we don't even reason. He has created his battalion. Now you have contingent inside, contingent for force, contingent for that same thing. Other contingents have come in. Some of the contingents have deserted and they have joined the chorus team, things like that. So for me, I still boil down, these two people should just sit and decide what they want, because whether they go up and come down, those kids are not going to go for foster care. They are not
Yeah.
eligible for foster care. That
Eh,
instead destroying the mental capacity of their kids.
Andorra says
That's
they went to court because they said Cora showed the child on her birthday when the man had to send pictures of the girl to Lolo to post on the child's birthday. Attire me this kind divorce. That was not the only thing. The other thing was that since Cora was not around, the nanny was supposed to go pick up the kids with a document that was supposed to be signed. But now Cora didn't sign the document, and the nanny didn't even go with the document and just didn't refuse to hand over the kids. So
Then he
just
could
in
deny
court,
kids. He would have stayed. For me, any judge who steps in such a thing, that person too now, I call her na town crier. Excuse me,
so
for crying out loud. Say they're your kids. If the mother is not available, take care of them.
that's it.
Take care of them.
So he called socials already, and then they called Cora when Cora was on a live video. Cora answered that call while she was on a live video. So everything about him is caught. Sue.
Yeah.
I sue you, I call the court. They cannot resolve anything between them.
Yeah. No, they can. They can. It's high time somebody puts Cora down and tell her, you know what? Let me tell you. It's for their kids, for the mental health of these kids. She is a naked woman doing her was on social media. With or without the kids, she has a following. She has a following. Whether they like it or not, she has a following. And this following is here to stay. People like her shaking her waist. People like her. Or you bought them someone, then they see it. Someone, then they even get their this thing now for a naked self. I'm sorry.
What makes us think he doesn't watch her every day doing the was?
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
He missed that was now. She was dancing that was on her. Sophie replied to Abam's comments when she said they went to court because Cora showed the child that you talk as if you stay with them. You can just say what you heard on social media.
Yeah. No, I think also, yeah, this is it. For me, this is Sophie, please. She's saying it so we understand. Some of this one becomes
calm down.
let's be calming down. Let's be calming down, babes. Let's be calming down, baby sis. Let's be calming down. Yeah, as we know, we all just some people. I checked the case.
Johnny Mama, you're welcome, darling. Thank you so much for joining, sis.
I checked the case whether anything was up. You can Google some of these cases. You can go. It's easy to check. Nothing came up about it. Nothing came up. I don't know how. Nothing came up about it. Yeah, nothing came up about it. So it's a little bit challenging. But I will still say it as I've been saying since from. It is unacceptable. I've been saying it since I joined when they're talking about Cora. I think it's September or October. My stand is still there. I have never seen a normal human being trying to destroy their baby mama or whatsoever. We know how bitter some of these men are.
No, they are there, Mom. Just that this one is on social media. They are there. You have so many of them.
I know. Like the case that I was talking about. If you hear the way that man if that man enters social media, that man is my friend, that my person. But now so me I kerosene and matches because I be supporting why you go leave him. I tell you, said no, you can't do like that. It's not because you are my brother that I will support you. It's not because
Adora say I didn't say I'm with the mom. We all are judging based on what we see on media. I'm not encouraging what is happening. God forbid. Sophie say Americans like court issues so much because they think the things we think is normal to us. It's not normal to them. Yeah, most of them like that. The slightest thing. Let's meet in court. They
no, but Sophie, but let me tell you, truth be told, I have friends. The friends I'm talking about are in the US. Let me tell you, when you guys come up with a separation agreement, it's about you, the two of you, your mental health. You're doing a separation agreement. You're sending it to court just for the courts to endorse it and to enforce it. You don't need to be dragging. I've been traveling to the US for so many years. I don't reside. That's one of the countries I've never wanted to even establish. Then maybe today we'll be talking. I'm in the US. Yeah. The issue is like we need to learn. We need to learn that some agreements you write them down, and the court is just there to put like to make it become law. It is your decision. We've seen cases. Have we not seen cases on social media? You have Lauren Hill, the divorce paternity court things. Some of them they come. We have seen cases where somebody borrows your money. You go there just to enforce what you said. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of amicable settlement in this thing, because already imagine that you have a case, you have to be paying a lawyer $5,000 for consultation.
Telling you, Mama.
Imagine, and you don't have the money. So the
Don't
list
have
of
the
things is
money.
like you sit and do an agreement, and you go give a how do you say, a bailiff to notarize it for you people. This is what you do to avoid all this dragging. This thing
Mm-hmm.
has been going on for 1 year, for over 1 year. Meanwhile, if they had decided, they would have sat and decided that, okay, this is the situation. Because under normal circumstance, and even under the American law, the little girl who was barely 1 year could not have been going for visitation because she was breastfeeding.
Yeah, and because of
This
that
is to
visitation,
tell.
she was breastfeeding exclusively. But the father
Yes,
started giving her formula because of the
that is it.
visitation.
That is it. That is it. Normally, a child below a certain age should not even be on visitation. But she did it because she wanted her child to have like to know the dad. We
Hey,
should we should applaud her for that. We should
a
applaud
child
her
at
for that.
3 months, 4 months, 5 months
What they say,
is
was it even
living
was
out,
it's terrible.
is sleeping for a week with the father, and the mother is
Yeah,
still breastfeeding. She will be
yeah,
there breast pumping and packing in the fridge. The ones that she will give, the man will not even give. He will put
you,
formula.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So for me, it boils down back to, be it wherever you are, even in Europe. Sometimes walking is not easy, but walking is the best solution for your sanity. Because whether we like it or not, this thing is here to stay. And it's only the both of them that will stop it.
Sophie says, Mom, in their case, kids are there and none of them is trying to respect the court order. They must not put the court issue on social media because many people don't understand the system, but will say what they think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I agree not much with you, but my issue, what I'm saying is this. I am still saying this. They don't need to go to court. They're going to see a bailiff just to notarize an agreement that the both of them have made. The courts do not need to come in as mature people. They are mature people. Nobody should even know. Nobody should even know that we went to court and this is the agreement. But unfortunately, the state, they have built their battalions, and inside these battalions, you have contingents now. You have some contingent that have deserted. I'm using military terms. Some contingent men have deserted from their contingent and changed and went and even created their own battalion and things like that. This is it. I can say it, go and check. I don't follow Cora. It's just of recent that I started following Nancy. I don't follow her. So most of the talks, I started talking, the first time I ever talked about Cora was on Candid. And later on your page, like I pick it up on other people's page. So when you say something, and that's how I went, and somebody, I think it's Candid, who told me, remember the case of how do you call Black Lives Matter, that's a girl. That's when I started getting some interest in the person who they're talking about. It's only yesterday I really didn't know much about her. I didn't know much about her. It's now that I'm getting to know a little bit about her. Because for me, I look at it, what influence has she got to my person? But when I turn around, I look at it, the influence she has on my kids or younger generation, we can tell her it. We can tell her it to be better. This is it. We can tell her it to be better. Let our kids learn from it and know that the day you know, like the day you are divorcing, it's not a war zone. Gulf war, it don't become na Gulf, na Iran Iraq war. I beg una leave this thing now. Una get two picking them. It's not like you don't have kids. You are so bitter. It seems as if you sleep with aloe vera every day in your mouth. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. So that's it.
That's why.
I've done my time on your show. Let me go. I have
Thank
to
you,
go and
Mom.
pick
I'll be
somebody at
running up
the
to you
airport.
because I
Okay.
myself I'll be stepping up very soon. That's why we are
Okay.
here on social media. Stories like this, it's not just for us to just like cash cruise. Hey, Korai, oh Zine, oh this. No, stories like this. Belinda, you're welcome. Stories like this is meant for us to learn something from it. Yes, if you are a man out there and you know you find yourself in a situation like this, because of this man's action, you should understand how to go about it. Listen, let's be specific here. Who goes to the court first? It's Justin. He's the one who always go to court first, and he's the one who can stop, because I don't think Cora at any point in time is ready to drag him to court for anything. That's Chidi, you said it well. It's Justin who always go to court first. It's Justin. He's the one who always go to court. So if he stops, then there will be no court matters again. Joy and happy people, you're welcome, darling sis. If he stops going to court, there will be no more court cases for them again. You get? So he can stop it, just like he can decide to continue. That's how it is. At this point, him crying foul, him saying, oh, I'm being dragged, I'm being this, he created it for himself. It's just for you also, you and I, to know that when you start something, it doesn't mean that you can stop it immediately. They have already built so much enmity among people. There are bloggers today who are enemies just because this one is supporting Cora and the other one is supporting him. These bloggers today cannot even look at themselves just because they decided to support who they choose to support. Mom said, that is what I am saying. The court can just take note and ensure their agreement is enforced. Yes, exactly. You get? So it is left for them now to decide if they want to continue playing cat and dog. The man is just bent on destroying everything they both have worked for, which is not supposed to be the case. Men, please. No matter the situation, no matter what, just sit back and think of that good time, those good moments you guys had. And we know we are talking about this because this man's own is out on the media. There are women out there also who really who are stressing out their partners in the name of divorce, this and that. Victor, hey, Mommy Vicky, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. The Scatters, welcome, dear. There are so many women out there also who are a thorn to the flesh of their partners. It's not only, it's just that this one is just so strange because it's on social media and we see a man doing it. There are women have been doing it for years. Women have been using pity party to get away with things like this for years. But this is not the case now. Now we are talking because it's a man, and the man, the same person who brought everything on social media, is crying out that he is the most harassed, embarrassed, talked about man on Facebook, whereas you brought it upon yourself. So think about it before you initiate any fight. Think of all the repercussions. Ask yourself, what if it backfires? Am I going to achieve my goals with doing this to this person? What if I destroy this? In the course of destroying the person, I'm destroying myself. Because you cannot be planning to destroy somebody and you feel like you are not destroying yourself. You too, you are destroying yourself. Because the moment you keep planning, making strategies how to bring that person down, you are in one way or the other destroying yourself. And at the end of the day, when you give up, you see that you too, you are far, 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 far from home. Sophie says, I don't understand the type of court they go to, because court gives you an appointment. You don't just go there without appointment. Sophie, they always have appointment. There are always letters now. There are always letters. Joy says, this situation has been lingering for so long. It's really a pity. Belinda says, some men are really stupid, like seriously. Yeah, both gender. You get both gender. And Joy, it is 1 year now. They have celebrated their daughter's birthday. So it has been for 1 year. And there is no way you're looking at it as if it's going to stop anytime soon. It's not stopping, not today, not tomorrow, not anytime soon. The whole drama continues till. And just one person needs to be matured and let go for the sake of their children, for peace to reign, for their life to just move on, for them to just co-parent in peace. Because if it's co-parenting that she wants, oh God, just give it to her. At least we have also seen that you too, you have sacrificed. It's also demanding for you. It's draining for a man. I think there is a lot of lies in their stories. They should rest and concentrate on their career. My dear sister, the same way you are thinking is the same way I am thinking, that there is a lot of lies in their story, because at the end of the day, they are both creating content, making cash out of it. They are both earning from it. You understand? So anybody can think that way, just like I think the same way. You understand? The stories every day. I mean, it's just like COVID. Every day new case, every day new case, every day new case. One and the same thing. People have been divorced before now. People have gone through divorce until they collected their divorce letter and divorce certificate and everything. And drama, you will not be getting this. We are taking social media now, is becoming unbecoming. It's something else. It's something else. It's draining. It's demanding. Being with those kids for a man that has a job, it's not easy to stay at home with one child, talk less of two. And then at that age, I started feeling so bad when this girl was still breastfeeding Atina. She has to leave the child for 1 week, a breastfeeding mother, where you are breastfeeding, you sleep on the bed, the next moment you just shake, you listen if your child is crying. The psychological trauma that this girl went through when that child was sleeping out with the father during that breastfeeding period. Talk less, my dear. It's not easy. It's not easy. Me for year I go fit. I don't think I will be able. I will not be able to just be giving my child like that, a child that is just months old, to sleep out. Asa. Let the man stop the nonsense, because he was the one that brought it out on social media. That's what I've been saying. He's the one who brought it out on social media. But because he never knew things are going to turn out to be like this. That's why I'm saying that most of the time, the people who rush to court are not the ones who win, or the people who rush to police, or the first person to come and announce outside is not always the one who is the victim. You understand? Because when he was rushing to social media, he never expected it was going to last this long, or this girl was going to stand this strong for this long. You understand? He brought it on social media thinking it's just something. I'll just come there, tell her fans will just bash her. She's going to leave social media. She's going to, because the social media that is giving her horns, I'm going to destroy it. But now it turns out the other way around. She's still there waxing strong. So my dear brother or my dear sister, if you are planning or you have an attitude like that, please just stop. I want to end this video here. I don't want to take too much time. It was just a short video. I'm stepping out I'll stepping out in about 20 minutes. So I just want to say thank you all so much to everyone who took our time to join me on the live video. Thank you all so much. God bless you all for your time. To everyone who shared, like, comment, thank you all so much. God bless you all. I'll be ending the video here. Let the drama continue. Content creators will be there to create content out of their drama, since their life is on social media and they cannot bring it on media and people don't talk about it. People have to talk about it because we are all parasites. Their content is our content. As they bring it, we too will lean on it. That's how life is. Lean on me, lean on me. Bless you too, sweetheart. God bless you. Gloria, Mommy Bell Sonke, Sophie Talk Show, Joy and Happy People, Jolie Mama, the rest of you, please, if I don't mention your name, don't feel bad. Karen, I see you. Let me mention some more names. Let me check from here. Abang Andora, I see you, darling. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for spending so much time with me on this show. Mommy Bell, thank you so much for I'm a college T photography. Thank you so much for coming and stopping by. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone. It's time to head out. We are moving out to go look for what the body, the stomach needs. Okay, Berina, thank you. Hey, Berina, thank you so much, sweetheart. God bless you. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. How yesterday I may take pass. Yesterday pass no. It pass as it pass, normal day no. You don't know say na for pay you put a carry that day for it. The whole yesterday, only the way we take and they views and don't even know how they did. Even for 4 people set it. Now that way even for soirée, I go she don't check whether I fit call 1 or 2 people for ask and say how the day pass. Would you see wait updates? Would you wait updates for this year? How the Women's Day? How the souleve? Melo, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Would you wait for see souleve pictures them? And souleve would wait and also. Bye guys.